Hi everybody, good morning. And hope everybody's well. I hope you had a very great Christmas to those who are celebrating. Happy belated Christmas to everybody. And if you are seeing the video why I haven't uploaded the explanation before, because after Christmas was my birthday. And if you're watching this video, please wish me a happy birthday. Sing a happy birthday song to me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Hannes. Happy birthday to you. Yes. So it's my birthday on the 26th. Yesterday I was not feeling that well. So today is the explanation for the final group project submission. Okay, so with that, I hope you're having a good break and you are in the editing process but not finished yet, because I have a few things to tell you. Okay, so with that, let me share my screen first, and with that, you're seeing my loads of screen. Okay, so with that, everybody, if you're seeing my screen right now, this will lead you directly to Mytimes. So if you open Mytimes, and you can see at the very end of the page is the final submission of the group video project. Okay, so with that, there's a couple of questions throughout, many tutorial groups, on how would you go about in the final submission of the group video project. So just to remind everybody that it is 30%. And again, we come to the first point that I want to bring your attention to, which is the Impact Lab logo folder. So with that, when you have finished almost finished editing the video, okay, almost finished, or at the very beginning, or you are at whatever process that you are, so what you can see, and then if I click right here, will be the Impact Lab logo folder. So with that, we have 4 projects. Remember, we have number 1, if you do My Bamboo. Number 2, if you do the Montego project. Number 3, if you do the domestic violence project. And number 4, if you do the education for all project. Okay, so with that, I want to share with you this one, this one. Okay, so what you do is, when you do your video production at the editing process, it's up to you to include whether at the very beginning you want to include the logo or at the very end. Okay, but my preference would be at the end of the video production is okay, but if you want to include at the very beginning, also okay, up to your creativity. Okay, so with that, before or end of the video production must have these logos according to the projects or topics that you have chose. Okay, so let's say you do the My Bamboo project. Okay, you include the logo right here. Okay, the My Bamboo project. So what you need to do is to include 2 logos. Okay, 2 logos, which is the SOMAC, the school logo, and the Impact Lab logo. Okay, I repeat, when you do you need to include logos in your video production. So it's either you do at the very beginning or at the end of the video project. And what you need to do is to include 2 logos, which is number 1. Okay, number 1 is the SOMAC logo. Number 2, the school logo. Number 2 is the Impact Lab logo that you have chose. So let's say you do My Bamboo project, you include this logo, okay, and the My Bamboo project logo on your, it can be a blank screen, a black screen, and you include, after you have finished your project, you include this logo, school logo first, and then the Impact Lab logo number 2. And with that, you can go to your end credit title. End credit title would be who is responsible for who in the video production. So let's say in your team members, character 1 is who, Hannes, so character. Okay, cameraman is Yang. Then character producer is Kuna. Or number 4 would be Xian Tan is the scriptwriter. So put like that. Okay, so that is what we call end credit title, the one that has the running credit title after you watch a movie. So this is responsible to let people know who is responsible for which for which creation in the video production. So that is very, very important. So again, with that you can include, so what I want you to do, I repeat, is to include the logos in your video project. So let me preferably it's at the end. So after the ending scene, put the logo, the school logo, and the Impact Lab logo. After that, the end credit title, and tell me who is responsible for who's the cameraman, who's the editor, and who is what in the video project. Okay, so if you don't know how to do it, later I will give you video how to do end credit title if I can find it on YouTube. If I have time, I do it but on my own, but most probably I will do it on give you a link through YouTube. Okay, so that is number 1, to include logo in your videos and the ending credit title. Okay, so that is one. If you choose My Bamboo, the Somac logo, number 1. Number 2 is the Impact Lab logo. Okay, just to and again we have this one, the domestic violence logo is at the last one. Okay, and the education for all, if you do the project Baca Baca, this is at the 3rd one. So again, if you choose for education for all, then the school logo and the education for all logo. Don't do mistake. This one, this is marks right here. Okay, and with that, if you do the domestic violence, the school logo, and the domestic violence Impact Lab logo, which is this one. Okay, so that is for the 3 projects, that if you choose these 3 topics, that is how you do it. But for those who are doing Montego project, okay, Montego project, they don't have the logo, their Impact Lab logo. So what you do is just to include the school logo only. Okay, to include the school logo only. I repeat, if you are doing the Montego project, which is the Digital Business Economy Impact Lab, you include the school logo only, and after that, your credit title on, any credit title, who is responsible to do, what in your groups. So that is it for the first half of my explanation. This is very, very important. Okay, so let's move on to the second part. Okay, second part of my explanation. Okay, so coming back to Mytimes right here would be the group peer evaluation form. As per usual, is to everybody needs to fill in the peer evaluation form for everybody in the team. So what you do, this is the template right here, and when you have finished, you fill in and drop the files right here through this Google form. So if I click on this Google form, it will direct you to here, this particular Google form. So drop your peer evaluation form at the end of the question. Okay, so that applies to everybody. Okay, so that is number 2. Okay, we go back to the Mytimes page. Okay, so this is the peer evaluation form. So we come back to the next requirement for the final submission of the group video project is to do the script. Now, to do the script. So if anybody can recall where I did my explanation on the script template. So this, if you download it, this will lead you to the script template that we have shared together with you on week 5, if you actually listen. Okay, so this one is the script template. I think we have gone through this. This is VO. VO stands for voiceover, character in the middle, and then the dialogue beneath, and then with that character, continuation of the dialogue. And when we talk about INT, it's interior. If your location that you shoot is, you know, indoors, it's INT. If it's outdoors, it is EXT, which stands for exterior. So the template of the script has to be more or less like this. Okay, so with that, until, you know, until at the end of the script or whatever. So if you choose to transcribe, you do, you know, you do off the cuff of the script first, and then you want to transcribe, also okay. But again, I reminded everybody that when you do the script, it can be just a guideline throughout, you know, throughout. It doesn't have to be word by word, but again, it depends on the creativity of the team itself. So if you are comfortable in doing word by word script, that's fine. If you have done the script earlier, that's even better. You don't have to put every word, you know, in the script if you have done your production. It's just like what you need to do is the script should be a guide for you to actually shoot your video production. Okay, so this is it for the script. So in case you have any other templates, I would like to advise you to follow my template so that there is marks. Okay, so that is number 3. Okay, let's go back to the impact, to the Mytimes page. Okay, so I lead you to the last submission section for the final group project video. Okay, so if you can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, each tutorial group has its own submission section. So whatever you do, whether you do project baca-baca or you do the Montigo, if you do the My Bamboo, if you do the domestic violence, you submit it accordingly to your tutorial group so that it will be easier for me, Afruza, Miss Afruza, Dr. Azian, to actually mark it. Okay, so with that, okay, what you have to do, as simple as it is number 1, to have the cover page. Okay, you have the cover page already. I know it's in your hands. Don't ask me. Okay, so number 1. Okay, number 2 is the storyboard of the project. So if you can recall when I explained to you on week 2 and week 3, right? So when we talk about the storyboard of the project, it is just a summary of the whole video production. It doesn't have to be scene on scene. Okay, so let's say you start intro, body, conclusion, enough, right? So the storyboard template I have shared with you in when we did the novel thing, if you can remember, that 6 boxes, you know, with caption. If you don't want, you can either, I'm very flexible in that kind of way, right? So the storyboard of the project, you can do it through Canva. You can sketch it on your own through your iPad if you want to. You can do it, sketch it, and then take a picture. But when you do your storyboard, it has to be picture, explanation, at least minimum 1 sentence each box. Okay, so that is how you do your storyboard. Intro, body, conclusion. It doesn't have to be scene on scene, you know, the whole 5 minutes you want to do the storyboard. No need. It's just a summary of how the story goes. So how you do it, it is entirely up to you. Okay, so that is number 2. Number 3 is the script of the video production that I have already share with you the template earlier. Okay, number 4 is the video production of the production, video production Sorry, that's redundancy right there. Video production in YouTube form. So once you have finished edit, you put the logo, ending credit, title nicely and things so whatsoever, upload it on YouTube and save the link. And last but not least is the recording presentation of the group where you come together in Zoom or whatsoever, discussing how you came up with the idea, challenges in working on group, and how you feel you did, and what did you learn, in the presentation. Okay, so that is it. So how would you submit it on Mytime? So I'm going to show you right here. So open a Word document. Simple. So do the cover page, number 1. Number 2 is what? Okay, so cover page number 1 is here, cover page. So I'm just going to label this, So put the cover page, who is in your team members and whatever. Okay, this one, storyboard. Copy, paste the storyboard in the Word document. Okay, whatever you have or the link or whatever, put it one whole together so I can see it one whole shot. I don't have to find here, there, I miss your names. Don't want. Put one whole shot right here. Storyboard. Okay. Number 3 would be script. Okay. Script. Okay. Script based on the template that I have shown you. Okay. Script is yada, 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 yada. And number 4 is the video production. Give me the link. Okay. And number 5 is the recording presentation and link. Okay. Put it in a document form. Okay. And save it as PDF. Okay. PDF. That is as simple, and upload it on Mytimes. You don't have to turn it in whatsoever because it is a video production assignment. Yes. Okay, so once you have done this, okay, as a group leader or on behalf of the group, save it. Okay, so save it. So with that, the group leader, I remind everybody, the group leader is responsible to submit the whole documentation, okay, of one whole documentation. It has cover page, it has storyboard, it has script, it has the video production link, it has the recording presentation in a YouTube form. Okay, so that should be the responsible of the group leader and submit it on Mytimes. Okay, so that is the group leader or anybody who submits on behalf of the group have to do that. But other members in the group, okay, so let's say in a group you have 6, okay, in the assignment section, okay, in the assignment section, please don't think that you don't need to do anything. Please be responsible of your own submission. So what you need to do is to, in the online text, let's try, see, okay, in the online text, okay, in the online text, you say who submits on behalf of the group and who are the team members in your group and what project did you do. Okay, so I'm going to show you an example. Switch role to student. Okay, so let's say I want to add submission. So what you do is add submission for those. Okay, so we have file submission, we have online text. So for those members who is not submitting on behalf of the group, okay, you say, okay, let's say, is it? Okay, Hanis submits on full name, Nor Hanis, in case anybody doesn't know my full name by now. Oh my God. One man. Okay. Nor Hanis Muhammad Noor submits on behalf of the group and student ID. Who is, what project did you did? Name your project and who are your team members. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so everybody has a responsibility in submitting and to ensure, that this submission is successful. Then after that, you save changes. Okay, as simple as that. So with that, let me just return to my normal role. Now my armpit very itchy. And then, so with that, so that is how you do it, people. Submit it based on your tutorial group. Okay, and with that, it's simple as that. And with that, that's about it. And after you have submitted, the deadline I have extended to 5th of January, 12 a.m. 5th of January, 12 a.m. Please don't come back to me and say, oh my God, I don't know. Please. Okay, I'm explaining to you now. Okay, so please watch my video, everybody. All the best. I believe that you have done a great job. We will meet again last time around next week on Tuesday just to take pictures online. And with that, I know you can do it. All the best, and it has been a great, tremendous pleasure to teach each and every one of you, to share um the knowledge, maybe not too much but little to you. Thank you so much for bearing with me, Dr. Azia and Ms. Afruza, for the whole semester. It has been a great honor. Thank you very much.